I'm Alika reporting for WinkBall. I'm here today at the Royal Academy of Arts for the exhibition of Anthony Green, Life and Death of Miss Dupont. He'll be seeing some of his work and finding a bit more about the inspiration behind all of this amazing work.
Miss Dupont's my mother, and the picture's about two middle-aged people falling in love for a second marriage. And also, it's a sort of feminist picture because my mum got divorced in the 1950s, where the divorce laws were so unfair that everything was rigged for the husband. So in a sense, Mum was very brave because with all the kind of social conventions of the time, it was just rough being a woman. You weren't really free. And she took over the fish business, the wet fish business, with her new husband as a co-director, and ran that business until they both retired in 1960, I think it was 69, they retired. And my mother became a businesswoman.
I first saw his paintings in an exhibition in Rye many years ago, at least a generation ago, and was inspired. I really liked the whole idea of it, and now I think it will add to what I already know.
Well, I just think Anthony himself is quite a warm and vibrant person, and the exhibition feels almost like a living room. It feels quite cosy and intimate, and that's something that really comes through in his works.
Obviously, one of his subjects is his mother's marriage, but in fact, the style is peculiarly his, and the lovely frames are idiosyncratic, typify his work.
I think it's a very nice narrative that gets across how mad he is. And I think he's, in many ways, certainly the last surrealist at the Royal Academy, and possibly in the whole of Britain.
I just loved her a lot, and she was very squidgy, lovey mum. She really was, and that's what the exhibition's about. It's simply a son's tribute to his mum. And the one over here, the round, in fact, has actually contained my mother's ashes. Because normally, you know those stories you read about, you keep Auntie Ada on the mantelpiece in a vase? Yeah. Well, no, she's here at the Royal Academy.
Did you know Anthony Green worked on the life-size figure of his mother for over a decade? We certainly think it's a stunning tribute. I've been Alika reporting for WinkBall here at the Royal Academy of Arts, London.